Indeed they are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Thursday night, 6 p.m. Central.
Thursday night, 6 p.m. Central.
Leave your brains at the door. It's sticking hot in here. I'm going to die.
Thick and hot. You know, that reminds me of a few girls I know.
Ballpark Franks, too.
Ballpark Franks. So damn long, it fills the bun.
My co-host tonight is Mr. Patrick Murphy.
Why, yes, hello.
Of the Kentucky Murphys.
Not to be confused with the Tennessee Murphys.
Oh, those bastards.
Well, that's where I met my cousin wife, Mildred.
Well, then I guess they can't be all bad.
So we were talking about backstage that not only did she keep the last name, but she went ahead and hyphenated the last name.
Mildred Murphy.
Mildred Murphy.
And you can find her on OnlyFans, right?
Onlyfarmers.com.
Only Farmers.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Word. Hello, Robert.
Not sponsored, but I mean, you'll take the sponsorship, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you got the straw hat. You're ready for it, man.
I got a cool hat. This is my auctioning hat for sunny days. Little Debbie says, what are those on the nipplies there? Boots.
Those are bigger boobish.
What's that? What's the colored part called? The areola?
Yes.
On those particular boobs, it's 50%. Hello, Hawkeye Mike.
Boobs.
And Little Debbie and Robert. What? It's the same people over and over.
Well, I told you, man, you have a fan base.
I do.
People love the Beardos.
Yeah, they do.
Except when you have to, substitute with me. So, this is what you get tonight, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, but you bring the straight up weirdo to the Beardo.
I'll give you that. Yes, I'll take that one.
You put the weird in Beardo. How about that?
I put the weird. What if I'm not weird? What if it's you? What the hell are you drinking? What pink lemonade poop is that?
That's Team Gino. I found some beer from New Glarus Brewery that I like, but the cans all look like seltzer water cans.
Okay.
It's very it's a company founded by a lady, and the brewmaster is a lady. So one of their best beers is actually called Two Women. Strongly recommend.
2 women and a beer.
2 women in a beer, though. Put the weirdo in.
So what'd you do today, Chuck?
For those of you that don't know, before we went on, Patrick's like, oh my God, we're saying all the funniest shit before we go on, and then we'll get on the show and not know what to say. And we'll be like, so what'd you do today, Chuck? We have reached that moment. It's been 5 minutes.
We're 5 minutes at past the top of the hour, and we're already, hey, Chuck.
Come aboard the train wreck. No, today I sweated a lot.
Why'd you sweat? I mean, besides the fact that you are a sexy beast.
I'm always hot. We have window air conditioners at the other end of the house. I'm at the very far other end of the house with no window air conditioner. I got 2 fans on me, and it's just not enough. It's really humid. It's only like 86 or 7 degrees today, but you could see the air. It was thick.
So currently we have a heat advisory through Friday. Heat index numbers will rise above 100 in the afternoons until Friday.
We're not there yet, thankfully.
Let's go and pop this open. Currently it is 79 degrees with a humidity index of 74. So way to catch up there, humidity. Appreciate that.
We got some humidity index as you.
We do have some thunder in the vicinity. Let's go down here. This evening it's going to be hot and humid. That's right. So take off all your clothes.
It's getting hot in here. Licorice in memory of Nate.
Licorice.
If Nate had passed away on the operating table today, would we have stooped low enough to do licorice jokes tonight?
I would have felt bad because I did ask him to will me the wall. That was the last of the show last night. I thought about that last night, or maybe just sometime. Anyway, it was post show. What a fucking dick.
There's no floor to how low we'll go. No, I think we'd go live with you scraping the wall with like a scraper, and his family like in tears in the foreground, and you're back there
Taking down the wall.
taking down the wall. Mr. Murphy, tear down this wall.
Wheel? Oh man. So yeah, so what did you do today that made you all hot and sweaty besides just get up?
Listing. You're sweating while you're listing. It's warm.
It's warm. Warm and hot. What did you list?
Let's
turn it into a reselling show. What did you list today, Chuck? How many did you get done?
It's actually kind of fun. I didn't get a lot of them done. I was spinning my wheels a lot. But I listed some jewelry, like post-cereal toy rings, like they're just tin and you fold them around your finger. I had Sweet Pea from Popeye, and then Henry from the Henry comic, which I don't even know what that is, and Maggie from Bringing Up Dad or something that was called.
Okay, wow.
That was the most interesting thing I listed. It was in a box of crap that nobody else bid on that I got cheap. I'm trying to get $40 for those 3 rings because one of them's brand new in the wax paper.
What's the circuit date on those?
1949.
Rolling back to 1949 for this prize gem here on the Cheesehead Chuckles eBay store. Bid early and bid often.
Please do. The more you pay, the better you like it. Every auctioneer says that, so I make sure I say it. Hell yes, we would. There's no low we won't go. That is so true, Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
So you went camping this weekend?
Yeah, right. Today I did the day job thing. During lunch, I kind of got together. I did a tuna casserole for supper. So I got that together and refrigerated it. So when I clocked out, I was already heating up the oven, threw it in the oven for 30 minutes, went out and mowed the lawn and almost got it done before she got home and the timer went off. Came in, finished it up. We ate, went out, finished the rest of the lawn, took a shower, and now I'm here. See all the stuff I did today in preparations to be here?
Okay, you were out mowing the lawn and it's hot today, right?
Yes.
She got home before you. She's in the house.
No.
So when you came in, did you walk through the door and like peel off your t-shirt and give her one of these looks as you like strut in?
No. Yeah, it sounds good in theory, but no. She comes in the front door, like when I'm out mowing, I come in the back door.
Yeah.
What do you gotta do?
If you look good enough, you do. You don't give her the Diet Coke break treatment?
No.
Show her the pecs, the biceps.
We're almost 13 years into it. That's done gone.
See, I'm 30 years into my marriage, and I still think I'm sexy as fuck. and I show her that I think I'm sexy all the time.
Well, but that's because you are.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but
I mean, any man that looks like Jimmy Buffett there. Jimmy Buffett.
I don't see this as a Jimmy Buffett look.
No, okay, well, like maybe Jimmy Buffett joins the mafia.
Yes, he's an Italian Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy, 2 buffs.
Tommy Gunn in Margaritaville.
Well, that's her problem. If she doesn't find me sexy, I find me sexy.
And that's what matters. You know, it has to be about, you have to be comfortable with you before you can be comfortable with anybody else.
You just made me uncomfortable.
Well, then that's not a me problem.
So she doesn't like you. You don't ever make her kind of go, oh, You looked really hot right there.
I mean, I tell her she's pretty from time to time.
No, you never. I mean, the other way around. Like accidentally, without even trying, like did something that she went like, "You looked really hot when you just did that."
Yeah, you see, no, she's never really done that. But here on the opposite side of that, there are times, and we just had this conversation like not less than a week ago. There are times that she wants to laugh. I say things, and I'm not trying. This is one time I will kind of toot my own horn because I do say stuff to be funny, right? It's
Yeah.
just me. I'm a sarcastic dick. And it's like she wants to laugh. I know she wants to laugh, but she won't because she knows it also encourages me.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
But if she encourages you, she can get more laughs. She's just afraid you'll go too far, like in front of the relatives or something. Or
Oh, I've already done that. Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. Oh, well, it was the last Christmas or Christmas before last. I dropped the Vera voice, and like her aunts ate it up.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
I think that's beautiful. Let them know you're freaking nuts.
Fucking, I mean, yeah. So. Oh.
Jimmy Buffetti. I had to point that out. Good one, Robert.
But no, the lawn was getting like thick and grassy. And it's just like, and I live with a bunch of retirees, so everyone else's lawn's mowed except like 2 places on the block, and I'm like one of those 2, so it's like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm usually the first to mow on my block.
You see, stop it. Stop.
I know.
Don't yard lead by example.
Jimmy Buttafuoco.
Jimmy Buttafuoco.
I'll Buttafuoco your face.
Buttafuoco your face.
You got anybody that does a 2-timer a week?
Dude, look, the guy that lives like right there, like right past my window. And I've said this story before. He's super nice older gentleman, but seriously, dude, Christmas afternoon, he was out with what looked like head trimmers, spot treating his lawn. Christmas afternoon.
Well, you want it to look good for Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be the first thing on the Big J's mind when he comes back. You know, be like, hey,
your lawn looks great. You're in.
Yeah, exactly. Your lawn looks great. Get up in there.
That was Jesus Buttafuoco.
Jesus just went Italian.
It fits, though. They were pretty close over there. Enjoys my twisted jokes and thoughts. I'm getting her checked out by a psychiatrist. I don't blame you. Diane is Hawkeye Mike's wife.
What lawn in the winter? I know, right, Robert? I mean, there was like little. I mean, like we didn't really get winter until like after January though, and then it's like blizzard. But you know, so it was pretty warm. Like what was it? It was like 60 or 70 Thanksgiving, and then you know. But dude, whatever, man. Rock on with your bad self. That's just not me.
I like Thanksgiving.
It is a good holiday. It's good. Hey, speaking of, next Thursday is going to be July Eve, July 4th Eve.
Sweet. So the 4th is on a Friday?
You better have Sparkle Dick ready.
Sparkle Dick. There's been a problem in production. A few industrial accidents.
Did the test group leave without? They entered with penises, and now they left without penis.
They left with a large check.
I went in with the peni, and now I lost it.
And then one guy ended up burning a hole in the back of his pants. We're not sure what he did wrong, but Sparkle Dick is a terrible name. I do not want to call it that.
Well, what do you want to call it then?
I forget now. I had a cute and cheeky name, and I forgot. It was Firecock or something.
Firecock.
Cockworks.
Lightning cocks in the sky.
You want to know what Marcy is like behind the scenes? I'm going to give you a little secret.
Oh Lord.
She like a 12-year-old boy would do. If whenever we see a rooster, like a decoration or a real rooster or somebody's lawn ornament,
Yes.
she has to somehow put the word cock into a sentence.
Okay. I can respect that.
That's one of the reasons why I love her. But it's just strange that, it's a 50-some-year-old former librarian that I've been married to a long time that has to make a cock joke whenever she sees a male poultry.
Okay, so I've along the same lines. Mitzi and I kind of do the same thing. There's a house down the street that's got a giant cock in its front lawn. It's sitting upon a tree stump. So I'm
As
gonna
they
get a
are.
picture and send it to you guys.
You should. Is it like one of those that metal lawn art?
Yes.
There was a relative's neighbor had a 6 foot cock in his yard.
My neighbor has a 6-foot cock. Don't understand why all the girls are all over there. They got a line out the door with the ticket thing.
Sparkle Dick is pretty good.
I thought that's what I said, and I thought you vetoed it.
What? Yeah, but no, it's Little Debbie's idea, and it sounds better.
Oh, pulling the sexist card on me. I see how it is. All
You're
right.
a dead man. Wait, I'm not dead. See if it's on Street View.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Damn, Robert's got all the freaking awesome ideas.
Last time I looked at Street View of my house, it was like so bizarre because we had like little kids' toys out in the yard. And I mean, our youngest moved out 3 months ago. So seeing like all these little bicycles and scooters out in the yard and a car that died on us a decade ago, it's just weird. They've probably updated it since then, though. You can buy it in Galena, Illinois. I don't know what I'm buying.
Nope, doesn't look like it, Robert. So they still had the tree up with the bench. This was updated in 2024 October.
October 2024. That was a terrible month.
October 2024. You don't have to be lonely. October 2024.
She's supposed to be watching Mike, so if she didn't hear that, she's got some explaining to do. I didn't know that. You can look at the older views.
Yeah. No, this is a newer cock. We got new cock, Robert.
Definitely a cock upgrade, right?
Exactly.
Man, I'm gonna burn up in here
Because you're so hot.
because I'm so hot and I'm wearing chains. I believe this is a lady's necklace too, but
Well, you wear it well.
I'm gangster enough to pull it off.
Fucking A. Oh, wait,
Shit,
sorry.
yeah. Dog shit. That's the word we're supposed to bring back for Nate. In honor of Nate, we're going to say dog shit as often as we can tonight. That is the word of the night.
I thought it was bird shit.
Damn it.
Is it bird or dog shit?
It's bird shit.
Bird shit.
Bird shit is the word of the night. Whenever we say it, take a drink of your favorite beverage. Unless you're under the age of legal drinking in your state.
Bird shit. There's a beautiful picture of the Camry on Google Maps.
Really? Does it look younger?
I mean, yeah.
That'd be funny if you could pull it up and say, "Oh yeah, that was before I hit the tree or whatever."
No, that would not be funny.
I still have 2 headlights.
Damn.
Go take a picture of your car now and just think in your mind that could be the before picture sometime.
You don't think I've got pictures of my car?
I don't know. You don't share them.
Pee pee poo poo. Well, oh, Veronica, welcome to the chat.
Who?
Veronica Mika has entered the chat.
Wow, very mature, Veronica.
Well, we were probably talking about dog and bird shit at the time when she entered the chat.
Bird shit.
Bird shit.
Speaking of Elmo, I gotta show you this. This is disturbing to me.
Okay.
We found this special version Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh, Lord.
And it says right there, extra special edition, right?
Okay.
It's freaking Glory Hole Elmo.
Glory Hole Elmo.
That is sick.
Does it really say Glory Hole Elmo?
It says try me and there's a hole.
Oh, tickle my tummy.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Now I'm a prop comic.
Prison Elmo.
No.
Let me out. Let me out. Elmo want to go out of the box now.
Elmo's gonna kill a motherfucker.
Oh, fucking Elmo.
Booby hugs. I don't know what that means, but I'm in.
Big squishy booby hugs.
Nice.
My character in City of Heroes, that's her trademark.
Your character. Oh, really? Booby
Yep.
hugs?
Teacher gives S targets big squishy booby hugs.
Is
Trademark.
that like when they bury your face in there, like unintentionally?
It just all depends. It's like that uncomfortable aunt that hugs you with the really big breast.
God, yes.
It's like, I shouldn't be turned on, but here I am.
You never met my Aunt Carol. She had more mustache and less teeth than your average Kentuckian.
It's saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
I know. She used to think it was funny to like click her false teeth at me because I used to like get freaked out by it. So she.
I can't do it. Yeah. Well, I know we're not really even at the bottom of the hour, but I need to take a tinkle break.
You go right ahead. I'm gonna sing a song.
Sing a song.
Sing out loud. Hey everyone. Are we sick of Patrick yet? You want me to kick him off? Anybody else want to come up here? Little Debbie. Come on down. Yep, so I do know, for those of you that didn't see it, Nate is out of surgery. As of 10 o'clock this morning, he said he was home from the hospital already. 10 o'clock Central. So, yeah. I guess everything went well. And I don't know if we were live when he said it last night, but he doesn't sleep well. He has insomnia. So he was looking forward to sleeping off the anesthetic because that's the only time he gets good sleep. That's probably why he has surgery so often. He's just tired. He ain't sick. He's tired. So anyway, he's got a new bionic knee and will not be joining us tonight. I should get a photo of Nate's wall and then either green screen it behind me or put it up behind us on the background here. I need IT advice. Maybe I'll wait till Patrick gets back because maybe he knows. StreamYard won't let me upload any more videos. Every time I do, it says you have to upgrade to change your overlay, which I'm not changing the overlay. I'm adding a video the same way I always have. It's the right size. It's the right format. And it won't let me. And I tried contacting them, and they just said, "Oh, we're sorry you're having problems. Try rebooting your computer."
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Yes. That is exactly what they said, though. Try getting completely out of the program, rebooting your computer, and then opening it up again.
That's what she said. Did you try it on a different browser?
I did. Firefox and Chrome. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Firefox and Chrome.
I bet Robert could fix it.
Fucking Robert is the one who fucking programmed it, man.
Robert is the Tony Stark of this broadcast.
He is, truly.
Oh, you know who Tony Stark is. Oh. See, I'm used to being on with Nate. I would have said Tony Stark, and he would have been like, yeah, wasn't he that guy on The Sopranos?
No, that was the guy on Who's the Boss.
Samantha. Tabitha. Or no. Samantha. Was one of them Tabitha?
I thought it was Mona.
Mona. Samantha, and what was the Judith White?
Judith White.
Bonanza.
Dun, 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 dun.
The duck hates you. Yeah, I know it.
The duck does not hate me.
Me, it hates me. It won't let me upload a video.
Oh, like in StreamYard? Sorry, I'm late to the party.
Oh, yeah.
Angela, Judith. You know what? It was close enough, Veronica. Get out. Just stop it.
Angela. Pamela. How many times did you clear the cage? I'm assuming he means cash?
The cash.
I'm guessing he's giving me IT help here.
He is. You better.
Or is he talking about cleaning out the shitter? Cleaning out the cage that G.I. Joe's in. I never clean that out. Shit just runs out the side. Can you see G.I. Joe?
No, I can't.
There he is.
Oh, wow. Cool. That's one of those like big action figure Joes, isn't it?
Yes. It's not even a G.I. Joe. It's like Power Team or something.
Power team, power team, power makes it go.
Are we going to go to fists because of I got the Power Team behind me and you got Cobra behind you?
You know, you had to bring it here. You had to bring it here, didn't you?
I did. I'm controversial. I'm Potsy Weber.
Potsy, whatever. Potsy Sparkle Dick.
Potsy Sparkle Dick Weber.
Power wheels, power wheels, power makes them go.
I did not do anything to the cache. That's like when you go into clear history and then you include the cache, right?
Yep, which I've never done, by the way.
It was a joke about tech support. Dagnabbit. I thought you were giving me something that would work.
Giving you something that you can feel.
Veronica, seriously, do you ever know what we're talking about? And that's not a question about your intelligence. That's the question about ours. About our sanity. Because if you know what we're talking about, you might want to get checked out.
Oh my God, it's nice out. It's getting ready to storm, so it's fucking great.
They have this little quiz that you take at the doctor where they'll show you a face of a clock and they'll tell you the time and you have to draw the time on the clock. And it's just like kindergarten all over again.
Nice.
And they'll give you a list of like 4 animals and then talk to you about other stuff and then ask you hey, what were those 4 animals I told you? That's how they find out if you're nutsoid.
Oh man.
Idiot errors did you see? ID 10T. Veronica Mitka says, no. I use checks, no cash. Nice. Shouldn't that be checks with a QUE?
Because of her Mac. Because she's a Mac girl. She's a Mackie girl.
I didn't know that.
She is.
That's another thing when I asked StreamYard for help. They gave me all these tips about, well, if you have a Mac, you should try this. I don't have a Mac. But, yeah, so their only answer for not having a Mac was try reboot.
Great, awesome. See what happens when you're not in the Steve Jobs ecosystem?
Johnny would be a better person to ask about StreamYard, even though he moved to EV Mux.
EV Mux.
That sounds like a French stripper name.
J'ai Mooks.
Come see the beautiful Evie Mooks. She will take it all off for a mere 2 francs.
Thursday night only. Get your ass down to the brass ass for Evie Mooks performing live.
Wait, Veronica answered the. Oh, man. Little bit of Monica in my life. I don't know.
Baby, if you ever wondered whatever happened to me.
What's the next line?
You left me hanging.
I forgot the freaking next line.
God. Oh, man.
I'm living on the air in Cincinnati.
There you go. There you go. So I do got a KRP shirt, but Mitzi bought it for me when I was skinny. Now I'm fat, so it doesn't fit anymore.
You got fat?
I got fat.
And that's your fault? You eat tuna noodle casserole. How fat could you be?
Dude, that was so fucking good, man.
Hold on. I got to punish Veronica right now.
Okay.
There. She just pretty much had an aneurysm.
Okay. I don't know what happened because I'm outside.
She said my face is the cause of her pain, so I gave her an extreme close-up.
Extreme close-up, extreme Chuck tonight.
One of us. One of us. No, that's just it, Debbie. It's exactly the right format, and it's way smaller than the maximum size.
Maximum size.
It's very similar to other things I've uploaded. It's just a new intro for this show. It won't let me upload it. And I think it's pretty cool. But Veronica Mitka says, "You are skinny?"
All right, I'm coming inside.
He's angry.
Yep.
Duck Veronica.
She's done pissed me off.
Cut a straight line up the back so it'll cover your belly. Will that work? Hey, is that Snoopy on your shirt?
It is. Snoopy and Woodstock.
That is dope. I thought it was just like a pattern.
Yeah, Snoopy and Woodstock.
Beautiful.
That's
is that pajamas or is it like a Hawaiian style shirt?
It's a Hawaiian style shirt.
Nice.
Yep.
Are you naked under it?
I could be.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the duck hates me. That was a good answer, too, Veronica. Cheers.
The duck does not hate us, Veronica. Shut up, Veronica.
Ooh, you're on sacred ground now, buddy.
I channeled my inner Nate for that one.
You cross lanes. He's coming at you. Lost.
Doesn't feel the same. You know what? You give me about maybe 5 more minutes, and the hellspawn leaves for work. Because I'm the only one in the house.
Nice German accent. Oh, thank you. He works evenings?
He does overnights.
Oh, that lucky devil.
Yep.
Can we ask what type of work he does, or is that too much?
That's top secret classified information.
Ooh.
Well, let me just say that him and Robert could sit down and have a conversation.
Interesting.
Yep.
Did I ever tell you that I used to kill for the government?
Well, way to blow your cover there, CIA man.
Well, I think the statute of limitations is up on it.
So that's why you tackle kids now for a living.
Yeah, to get the same thrill. But I'm not lying when I say I was an assassin paid by the government to kill.
Well, I just got away from Mitzi, so...
Okay.
Guess I'm not alone anymore.
So she's in before your son went out?
Yep.
God bless it. I was looking for Unleashed Patrick.
I know.
Ass in.
Ass in.
They weren't ants. Actually, I probably did kill ants too for.
Damn, Mike, 2.5?
They were chipmunks.
0.25? You killing chipmunks? What the hell, dude?
I worked at the cemetery, and they paid us extra to come in on our days off and hunt chipmunks that were squirreling around and around the graves and stuff. True story. They gave us a buck of chipmunk. We were so dumb. We were.
Oh my god.
I probably, honest to God, I did it probably less than half a dozen times, but I bet I cleared $3.
Damn, chipmunk killer.
I had a couple friends that were like really good at it though.
Tough crowd tonight. Sorry, but that's okay, Mike. It's okay.
Tough crowd. Why?
I can't be Nate.
Sweet.
Nate can only be Nate.
Well, that's true. He's got a special form of brain damage that just can't be
He's
matched.
a little bit special. Oh, hold on.
Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, and probably the gal ones too. Can you name them? Was that one of those shows where the females had similar names to the guys? They just made them more feminine.
Yeah, they had like the Chipettes or whatever they were called, but they were all like the female versions of Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Yeah, do you remember their name?
Oh, no, but I got a Google in front of me. I could Google it.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Your face is no fun.
I bet you one of them was Veronica, one was Debbie, and one was Hawkeye Mike.
Now, you see, that's what I bring to the show. I was waiting for the your face back comment, and it didn't happen. You just kept on.
I apologize.
That's
I
okay.
didn't volley. I should have volleyed.
You're not Veronica, so I get it.
I am not Veronica, hard
You're
as I
not.
may try.
You're not Veronica Mika.
I just don't have the biceps for it.
Or
Pamela.
face.
Wait, are we back to Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Samantha, Elvina, Simone, and Teresa?
Simone.
Is that the real names? Did you
I think
Google that, Mikey?
Teresa might be right. Maybe.
Elvina? I bet he's just saying those.
Nah, I don't think Elvina's right.
Elvina, Jamaica, I wanna take it. Someone broke up with me to that song. And Rita.
Hey, I've been to Kokomo. There is actually a Kokomo.
Is it an island or a...
It's not off the Florida Keys. It's in central Indiana.
Oh, Kokomo, Indiana?
Kokomo, Indiana.
Is it a popular destination for young lovers?
Well, I mean, mid-Sinai, we made a stop going up to the Chicks and a stop there on the way back of the Chicks because it's like the midpoint between the Chicks and us. So there's a Sonic there that's now it's our Sonic.
Wait a minute. You and Mitzi were meeting up with chicks?
We were.
Oh, dude. High five.
The Chicks, Dawn and Mary.
Oh, the two hip chicks.
The two hip chicks.
Okay. I thought you were, hooking up.
I'll still take that high five for that, though.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm done.
Where are we at? What are we doing? I don't know. Yay.
Yay, clapping time.
We deaful. We're getting banned.
We're getting the band back together.
Brittany,
So
Jeanette, and Eleanor were the Chipettes. Hey, I got the name right there. That was the Chipettes. Oh, Hellspawn's leaving. Be right back.
See you, Hellspawn. Give him a hug for us. He calls him Hellspawn to his face? That's not very nice. Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor. That I would have never came up with those. I do remember the Chipettes, though. Smart woman, Indiana, so no. So coordinated. Shut up, Robert. Sorry. Shut up, Robert. Oh, I kind of had a headache today. That just I think I'm having a stroke. Ooh, it counts. I got credit on the ticker. Decent attempt. Thank you. I do practice. Marcy will burn some toast, or she'll spill something, or she doesn't dress up pretty enough for me. I'll practice on her. None of that's true. And if I start hearing footsteps, I'm jumping out that window. Come on, you can't leave. Bye, baby. Who's baby Smooches? Oh, she's not leaving. Thank goodness, because this show would just tank without boobies. Oh, she was saying bye to Hellspawn, as Patrick so lovingly calls him. I wonder what his son calls Patrick behind his back. Oh, there he is. Shh.
Hey, what's going on?
I was just wondering what your son calls you behind your back, since you call him Hellspawn.
Ass.
I think my kids' nicknames for me are much harsher than mine are for them.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Dumbass? Hey, who's Dumbass? Never mind.
Better than Patrick's. What did you...
Oh, I gave Robert a shut up.
Better than Patrick's. Okay, I see how it is.
Don't let her freaking kick the hornet's nest.
Miss Mitka.
She's just trying to bring down the show.
Miss K.
Damn, Patrick, calm down. She's not worth it. It's okay. She doesn't even live close to us. I think she's in New Zealand or something.
Yes. She's not worth it. Wow.
She's not worth it. I mean, the fighting and the case, because you're going to press charges if he smacks you, right? I mean, after you whoop his ass. What was the secret word again? It was bird shit.
Bird shit.
It almost says blue bird shit.
Purple bird shit.
I miss him. You miss nateypie? Do you miss nateypie's trinkets and doodads?
Nateypie trinkets and doodads.
Don't you know that bird shit's a word? Bird shit's a word.
Bird shitting is the word.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
What's the matter, my little meat weasel?
I'm doing some testing here, and it's not going good, but that's okay.
What are you
Now
testing?
that I bird shit did my speed test, trying to figure out why I'm lagging.
Oh, do you have your results yet?
I do. I'm about half the speed I should be.
There's the fun police. What did we do
Hey.
with nateypie? He had knee surgery this morning.
He had dick enhancement surgery.
Yes. They took cartilage out of his patella and they add it to the end of the penis and they make it like a pyramid. So it's
pyramid penis.
It's really weird, but I guess all the kids are doing it these days.
Gotta have that pyramid penis.
Pyramid penis is hot.
Pyramid penis.
Hello, Cletus.
Cletus.
That's so funny that name stuck.
I like it.
Patrick, makes sense. Thanks for the welcome. You're always welcome here, man. Where's Holly Oxenfree?
Holly Oxenfree. I bet she could beat your ass.
Oh.
I wouldn't piss her off.
Holly?
Yes.
Did you see them in their goth getup?
I did not.
First of all, their makeup looked professional.
Okay.
Both Cletus and Holly. And I don't even know if they do that on their channels. One of their channels. I've never seen them that way before. I was surprised. But their makeup looked pretty amazing, actually.
We'll drop the link there, Cletus, if you got it.
We're having a buffet dinner in his honor, all from roadkill animals. What do you think would be the best tasting roadkill animal?
I'm not fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, okay? We've established I'm not Nate.
No, but he ate people. I'm talking about like subspecies.
I'm not eating roadkill.
What if it was fresh? You hit it. You know it's just fresh. The deer looked healthy or whatever it was. Skunk, possum.
Do I look like the guy that's going to go out and fillet a buck or something?
Well, your Camry looks like it's hit a few bucks.
Real? Okay. All right. So does your face, but here we are.
I didn't know you'd take such offense.
God, Camry looks like it's hit a few. You know what? She's got some miles under her. You know, we're not spring chickens anymore.
What? Oh, roadkill beef. I don't think my vehicle could take down a piece of cattle. But I heard the worst thing you can hit with a car is a pig. Because if you're going 55, you'll TJ Hooker that some bitch.
Nice.
Thank you. I know you know the reference. Too greasy. What is the possum? Deer or rabbit? See, that's exactly what I was thinking. I almost took deer off the list because I thought that would be too obvious, so you can't say deer. Father Preacher's here. Damn it, it's Nate. It's been Nate all the time. What's up, FP? Bless you.
Bless you.
Mm-mm.
No see a long time. I mean, I'm just going to throw this out here. When was the last time we seen old FP?
Oh, gosh. It's been at least a month, hasn't it?
When was the last time we seen the Fun Police?
Goes in tight. Fun Police? Roughly the same amount of time. Is that where you're going with this, Agatha Christie? Miss Marples? Perot. You would make a good Perot. Get the little freaking sexy mustache and shit.
So, okay, I'm going to take the Agatha Christie just one step further. So next time, I'm sorry, Marcy. I'm sorry in advance. But next time she gets nagging you, just like, okay, Agatha Christie, take it down a notch.
Agatha Christie. Oh my God. If I'm ever on the show with a black eye, that scenario just happened.
So I did that to Mitzi once, and it's like it pissed her off, but it was funny enough. She's like, I'm still pissed, but that was good.
It got you off the hook a little bit.
Did.
She appreciated the jab.
Yes.
She's been
See,
thinking
again, she wants to laugh at my shit. It just encourages me, you know?
Right. We have problems. Hi, everybody. I'm in the midst of a natural disaster known as Chuck Harwood.
What did you do now?
Good thing I always keep a bar towel on me.
All right. Good for cleaning up stuff, right? Clean up that sticky stuff.
Bar stuff.
Hot.
Well, you can't waste it. Can your mouse drown in Kentucky-made beverages?
Can what?
Can your mouse drown in whiskey?
Oh, can my mouse drown in whiskey? I don't know.
It sounds like a country song right there.
My mouse drowned in whiskey.
Dang it, I got it on my keyboard.
See, if you had a wall like Nate's, you wouldn't be in this problem.
Why is that? How would the wall have helped?
Dude, the wall, we figured out it's going to cure cancer and all that shit.
It does establish structure. Is a drugged up Nate father preacher? Could be. Somebody, you know who's framing you, Cletus? It's Holly. She's been setting you up for years just for this.
Yeah, yes, years. Back when you guys were actually doing like live serious reselling interviews.
Wasn't that great? We were the best. Back when we were the two goatees.
Two goatees. Your beards hadn't fully grown in yet.
Right. The two sideburns.
The two peach fuzzes.
There you go. The two pubes.
Two pubes.
Two pubes are better than one.
It's a sign of growing up.
Will there be corn at the wake? You know, I should just mention that the corn does look really good this year. We got knee high, and it's not even 4th of July yet. How's it looking in Kentucky? Just outside of Cincinnati. The corn.
Baby, if you ever wonder whatever became of me. See, this is why I can't sing.
Me and Lonnie Anderson are in the recording booth.
You know, so again, I've been going down to the KRP rabbit hole, and you know, there's the which one was better, Bailey or Jennifer, and it's like, you know, why can't we just appreciate them both equally?
That's true. I don't think you would turn down either one.
I mean, that's like between Ginger and Marianne. It's like they're. Or what about the guys? It's like we don't say this about the guys.
Oh, I'm Skipper all the way. I'm Team Skipper.
I don't know. I mean, if we're going back to KRP, I mean, Andy, I think he was modeled after Andy Gibb, or one that, you know, so yes. He had that hair and everything. I mean,
he had lovely hair.
Mrs. Howe. Hell yes, Robert.
Yeah, but let's face it, Johnny Fever was like Fonzie.
He was, but I was more of a Venus flytrap guy.
He was cool as shit too.
He was the overnight.
And he would talk like this. Hello.
He would. I mean, hello? Why, yes, hello.
Yeah.
It's all starting to make sense now.
Soul Patch. We were the two Soul Patches.
Soul patching across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. We are closer to 6 feet tall around here. Well past me. You are? I guess I've been in the house a couple of days, but what about Mrs. Howell? Yeah, they never include Mrs. Howell. I bet she tips well.
Gilfs. Gilfs need love too.
They do. Lovey, get your mink napkins. We'll need them for after sex.
Didn't they make a movie like Return to Gilligan's Isle? Like where they got off the isle and then they got like trapped back on the isle again?
I think they went back on purpose. Didn't they get off the island and they were like, just life sucks, so they're like, we're going back. I think they got home and it wasn't all they thought it would be, so they went back to the island.
You know, okay, so serious questions. So in the age of streaming, do they still do the made-for-TV movies, like the miniseries?
They do. Yeah, Netflix does that shit all the time.
No, I'm not talking Netflix. I'm talking like the broadcast televisions.
Oh, who watches broadcast anymore? I really don't know. I don't know what they do. That's a great question. I bet they do, just because, like I said, they're so popular on like streaming services. The 1-season shows that are deliberately just 1 season and the 3-episode series.
I'm getting so tired of the remakes or the reboots or the continuations to a point.
I agree. Is there anything though you can think of that you wish they would reboot?
No, no.
I got to tell you, the other day I watched completely from beginning to end the original Clash of the Titans movie, which, for those of you that don't know, it's about Pegasus and Perseus and a lot of the Issuses that I think the Greek mythology. It was a huge movie in like 1980, but even for that time, the special effects, it looked like a 1960s movie. Really bad stop motion and green screen and stuff. However, though, I've matured now to where I can ignore all that and look past it, and I just watch the movie. It's a good flick. Of course, I
Nice.
also enjoy bad movies now, so I purposely look for like terrible horror flicks on Tubi.
Okay, okay. Well, like I read somewhere where they're rebooting Highlander, and like I guess Russell Crowe is going to be playing Ramirez, and it's like, dude, you're dealing with freaking immortals. Really, we need a reboot.
True.
You could have. You don't even have to do. I understand you want to probably throw a McLeod in there somewhere, but
Sure.
really, seriously, you couldn't think of any fucking thing else.
Agreed. And then sometimes they change it so much that it's like, this is nothing like the original anyway. You just wanted to stick that name on it so it would have success.
Well, I mean, I will say how do I want to phrase this? I don't want to give it too much excitement. I will go see the new James Gunn Superman.
Oh, I'm gonna too.
I didn't care. It took a while for Cavill's Superman to kind of grow on me, and it's still not quite. I don't think like Man of Steel was great by any means.
No.
Visually, it was great.
Yes.
Um,
And
the,
Cavill is freaking incredible. Like, no homo, as the kids used to say. Freaking guy had the freaking body for Superman for sure.
I don't know. It's like I didn't need a reboot. I didn't need another fucking Superman origin story. I'm sorry. It's like, if you need to fucking know a Superman origin story, then why the fuck are you watching the movie at this point? Okay?
Truth.
That's what so unpopular opinion, I love Superman Returns. I loved Brandon Routh as Superman.
I did too.
Okay?
I thought he was good.
I make it a point to watch it every year, some point throughout the year. And it was a continuation of, Reeves Superman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the storyline was weak. Don't get me wrong. I will definitely give you that. But it was like, it was good. It was good for what it was, and it just gets so much crap, and it's like.
And they had a good Lex Luthor. Who was it? Was
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, who we're supposed to hate now, but he was a good actor. And he was a good freaking Lex Luthor.
I think he found the balance between evil genius mastermind and Gene Hackman's portrayal.
Campy one.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, how many Batmans have we had?
97.
Hold up.
And they're talking about rebooting it again, I think. Which I don't understand movie peoples. They must be smart and stuff.
So, and okay. So we're taking all the IPs from basically mainly the 80s, some from the 90s, right? And we're just either continue them or we're
fucking them up.
Rebooting them.
Yeah.
Right. So back in the 80s, were they doing things were they rebooting and continuing things from the 40s?
There actually was some of that, I think.
There was.
What?
Now that I say that out loud, because didn't they try like a continuation of Twilight Zone?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
they did. And don't forget Flash Gordon.
Flash.
And probably some others.
Well,
No, I know there was like some film noir stuff that they did in the 80s. But I can't think of a specific name.
Well, like, okay, so it was the later part of the early 2000s. They tried to do V.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they brought that back.
And they brought back the actress who played the original Diana, whose name was Diana, but it wasn't the original Diana. And it's like, what the actual fuck?
It was a different Diana?
It was a different Diana.
Was it Dirty Diana?
Dirty Diana.
Oh. I almost, like from here down, I almost got the Rocks look. Yeah, I just need a fanny pack and then the fade.
There you go.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. I do.
Rock down to Electric Avenue.
Mike, tell me you're making that up.
He is. He's got to be. Mike's probably tripping a little tonight, putting stuff on his tongue. You know what I'm talking about? Still the Beaver. I remember that. I think that was 90s. Maybe 80s.
Yeah, I think I sort of remember that too. And then they did the Brady franchise with the Brady movies. Didn't they have like 2 of those Brady movies?
Yes. They were kind of spoofs though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you count that,
but I mean, now we're getting in like 60s and 70s, so I don't know. I just feel like there are a lot of IPs from the 80s is just where the sweet spot was. A lot of good poop came out in the not to downplay the 70s, and of course 60s gave us Julie Newmar's Catwoman and
Meow.
I Dream of Jeannie. Barbara Eden.
They brought that show back in the 80s.
Well, yeah, but those were rolling back to the question of those were made for TV movies.
Oh, was it? I thought they brought the series back.
No, those were TV specials.
Because with Barbara Eden, I only watched for 10 or 15 minutes tops, and then I suddenly lost interest. Didn't have to watch anymore. But it'd be really intense for those times.
But like, aren't they doing like the 90s show now?
I don't know if they're still doing it, but yeah, that's on Netflix. It's actually not bad.
I think I caught the first season before I canceled Netflix. I canceled it a while back.
Freaking rebel.
Well, just like whatever.
How many streaming things do you pay for?
None. Zero. Zilch. Zip.
Do you get network TV then? Antenna?
We got one of those smart TVs, so I get that stuff so it can spy on me.
Oh, good idea. So those have like apps on them where you can get Tubi and Pluto. I watch more Tubi and Pluto than the stuff I pay for.
I was watching the Price is Right channel for a while. It was like the Barker era.
Yes.
24/7, 365. Bob Barker, come on down.
I've been watching a little Doctor Who. I've gone down that freaking geek hole.
Hell yeah. See, that's something you and Veronica can bond about.
Is she a Doctor Who? What is they call Doctor Who fans?
Whovians.
Hooters? Is she a Doctor Hooter?
Exactly. She's going to beat your fucking ass. I swear to God.
Dr. Hooters!
Everybody, when Chuck and Mitka finally meet, make sure everybody is recording because we got to see from all angles, Matrix style, of her just laying Chuck out.
She's gonna do some freaking Brazilian jiu-jitsu on me and shit. Spinning kicks. Who's the best Doctor, eh? I like so far I like the fourth one, but 3 was cool.
Baker? Yeah, that's everybody's favorite Doctor from the OGs.
Is it? The guy with the wacky eye? He just seemed cool. I honestly haven't seen that much. Right? The fourth Doctor's the guy that's got the lazy eye.
Okay, so they did do a continuation of KRP.
Shut up. What was that called? News radio.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Did they really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
So Gordon Jump was still Mr. Carlson.
Okay.
Les and Herb was there. Lonnie Anderson, she came in for like 3 episodes. But basically the jock was Tawny Katang from Whitesnake video.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I bet Lonnie Anderson didn't like that. There's a new cougar on set. Not that she was a cougar at the time. HR puffin stuff. Yeah, that was for baked adults.
Yeah. Oh, what was the other one? So there was the Electric Company, but what was the other? The Great Space Coaster. I remember that.
Was that a cartoon show? Like they showed cartoons and they talked in between, kind of?
Yeah, and the guy had like the flip out thing that talked.
He had a flip phone?
No, it was like, I don't remember. Space Coaster.
Oh my gosh. I do remember that, but I'm remembering it right now. Holy shit. I remember all those characters too. Oh, I might have to deep dive. What are those called? Sid and Marty Krofft puppets? Anything with those guys in it's going to be trippy.
You know, and the thing of it is, like, Nate would not get any of this.
Oh, hells no. I bet Veronica doesn't even know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, she didn't even know what KRP was. I played the theme song. I played the theme song for her earlier today, and she was like, "What the fuck is that, Murphy?" I'm like, "It's not your face, that's for damn sure."
That was, in my opinion, one of the best sitcoms. And the fucking Thanksgiving, the famous Thanksgiving episode, still makes me fucking laugh to this day. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
They're hitting the pavement like wet cement.
Freaking Herb was a freaking sexual icon.
Playa.
White belt, white shoes. P.S. My dad.
So, like, they got these compilations on YouTube. That's where I've been watching them, right? And the first compilation was like, I knew they had serious episodes, but it was like 3 hours of like really deep episodes. Like, one was about gun control. One was about speed, alcoholism. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Well, I get why they're all together, but.
Oh, and those were WKRP ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that one alcohol one is the best, though. Where he's ringing the buzzer and keeps getting faster. With that one sheriff that's trying to bust Johnny.
No, this was a different one. This was about Herb's alcoholism.
Yeah, that was not a serious one. That was just Johnny Fever getting drunk. The more he drank, the better he got. His reflexes got faster. The Banana Splits. Didn't they make a horror movie with the Banana Splits in it, like they did Winnie the Pooh and what's the other one I just saw? They're making horror movies out of these old kids' cartoons. But I think they did a Banana Splits one.
Oh, really? I was excited about the Halloween when they did Halloween 2018.
Yes.
I've seen it twice, and then I think I might own it. I'm not sure. But I just remember walking away being like, I don't know. It was definitely a nostalgia grab.
Yes. I don't know. The good thing is, I feel like you never really capture that freaking lightning in a jar again, no matter what you do.
Right.
The good thing is you can always go back and watch the one that got you in the first place.
Well, I think I said this last week. Since it was Friday the 13th, we watched Sackface Jason.
Oh, yes. Now, he was Sackface in like 2 movies, right? 2 and 3?
I think third one is when he gets the mask. He might have started off as Sackface, but he did get the mask in 3.
Yes. I just watched the 7th one the other night, where he's basically a superhero. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, is that the one when he's in space?
No. It's before Manhattan too, because I think 8 was Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't know
Okay.
what the 9th one was, because In Space was 10. But it's in the 7th one, it was getting pretty ridiculous. Like, he's totally bulletproof. He teleports. Like, they don't show him teleport, but he's here, and then all of a sudden he's here.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
yeah.
I think
I'm sorry. I was just going to
12.
say, I remember that one too, Robert, where they
Well,
talked about people getting trampled, because it was a real thing that happened. KRP, not.
oh yeah, like they didn't. That was that particular episode was taken out of syndication for a while.
I believe it.
Because I mean that actually happened here in Cincinnati, the Who concert.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they thought the general admission had to go away then because of that. It's hard to say, Robert, because they rebooted. I think they did 2 after the reboot, or I mean the reboot and 1 more. And originally there was 10, and then they did Freddy versus Jason. I don't know if you count that as a Friday the 13th.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah. Do you consider, which why did they change Jason? I mean, they got Robert Englund to play Freddy.
True. Who knows? Contract issues or licensing or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. Well, and that's what all right, I think I've said this before, but
Do it.
this is what I don't like about live action superhero movies. Because they get to the point where they don't want to do it anymore. Usually, what?
100 million.
And it's like they either age out or they just don't want to do it anymore. And it's like, okay. I don't know.
Shit, I've been thinking for 20 years that the technology's been good enough that I would go see a CGI and now AI if they perfect it, movie. It doesn't have to be humans. I would watch a CGI movie that's well done. Like that, what was that mythology one they did?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, shit. It had Angelina Jolie in it. I mean, they modeled one of the characters after her.
Total effing bird shit.
It was one of those written by Homer, anyway. But I thought that was a good movie. And no,
Your face
Grendel.
is good.
Grendel was the monster. Beowulf.
Okay, I think I've heard of that. Yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
Totally CGI, and that's probably 15 years old now. I thought that was fine. I would go see a movie at CGI just so that they can pull off the stunts and do sequels if they're good. What's that? Time to wake up?
Time to wake up.
Fuck, finally. Should we go live?
Did you hit the live button yet?
Oh, hell no. This is just dress rehearsal. Wasn't there a TV series too? Friday the 13th? There was.
But it was nowhere based on.
Yeah. It was more like a Twilight Zone thing, I think.
Well, it was supposed to be like an anthology, and then they got into the whole cursed item of the week. And then I think if they didn't use the Friday the 13th the name, it was a good series. I mean, if you went into it for what it was and not trying to compare it to the slasher flicks, it was a good run.
But yeah, putting the Friday the 13th title on it might have actually hurt it because people came in with expectations.
Right.
God, I sound smart sometimes.
Nate would totally not get any of what we're talking about.
I know. That's why I'm loving that we're doing this. Because Nate was here, he'd be like, all right, guys, time for me to yell at somebody. And then he'd say, shut up, Debbie.
That was pretty good.
God, that hurt my head. Psycho had a series reboot?
I remember the Psycho. Yeah, I was it a series or was it?
Or does he mean like the series of movies because they did come back. And, I don't know.
Well, okay, so what's your feel on prequels?
Again, it's kind of like just don't even put the name on it of the movie that you love and just say, here's a cool movie. Don't try to link it up with something because sometimes they don't have the right continuity. I'm such a nerd now, but they screw
No,
things
it's
up.
okay. You let it out. This is what Patrick Murphy does.
Thank you, Father Murphy.
Not to be confused with Father Preacher.
Oh no, totally different sect.
It's Fun Police still here?
I guess I don't hate prequels, but yeah, it just doesn't work sometimes.
It took a while for Enterprise to grow on me.
I never saw that.
It was rough. It was rough, but eventually became part of Star Trek lore for me. But I'm going to be honest with you, and maybe it'll take another 10, 15 years before, dude, I cannot stand Discovery.
Which is the one with Bakula, Scott Bakula?
Enterprise.
That's Enterprise. Okay. Discovery, I don't know anything about that one. Is that a prequel show too?
Yeah, so it takes place post Enterprise, but pre Kirk. And then like Strange New Worlds. So Strange New Worlds is basically Pike's run of the Enterprise, right?
And wait, that's animated, right?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's currently it's going to be probably the last Star Trek out of this whatever set. And it's like the first season I watched, I enjoyed. One of the things that really pissed me off, and if Mitzi hears me, she's already I can feel the eyes roll, and she's probably not even on the same floor.
That's what I was thinking of.
When Enterprise, when the ship herself showed up in Discovery, one of the things that just absolutely just did not do it for me is when they showed the call letters, and the call letters was from the motion picture and not TOS. And I'm just like, you guys have got the fucking Bible right there.
I bet you that was like a copyright thing. Like, well, we have rights to the movie stuff, but not the TV stuff or something.
No, it's all Paramount.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just making shit up.
I mean, it sounded good. It sounded good in theory. I'll give you that. I'll give you a point. Robert, give Chuck a point for that, if you'd be so kind, sir. Lower Decks. Now, you see, Lower Decks. Lower Decks is the animated one. That might be what I'm thinking of. I like Lower Decks because it does make fun of everything.
I haven't seen that one either. Poop. I'm such a loser. Did you hear that? Dolly Parton wants to be in the Hall of Fame, so she's the Rock Hall of Fame. So
Have you
she's
heard the
teaming
collaboration?
up with Motley Crue.
Okay, so, oh my God, all right.
Just a quick question before Patrick comments. Do you think this collaboration is going to end in a sex tape?
God, I hope not.
Tommy Lee and Dolly Parton. Tommy and Dolly.
Look, man.
I'm sorry. Dolly's sweet. I shouldn't make fun of her.
No, and I mean, she's got the vocals. Oh my God, dude. Okay, so I don't want to rip it apart too bad because I've already talked to my buddy Steele about this.
Oh, she's in on it. You're right, Veronica. Dolly's a good person.
Don't watch the video.
Which one?
The Motley Crue Dolly Parton collab.
The sex tape?
Well, I mean, you can do what you want with that. But side note, best little whorehouse in Texas, not what you think it is.
I know. I think everyone thought they were going to see some Dolly titties.
But again, that the Friday the 13th, you put that kind of name on it, you expect something, you walk away disappointed.
Do you
With that, I'll
remember
be
them
right back.
marketing it as the best little chicken house in Texas?
I'll be right back.
Oh, he always leaves right when I'm interesting. Anyway, the best little whorehouse in Texas was a movie with Dolly and Burt Reynolds, and like on certain channels, and I think when it was on TV, because they always brought hit movies to TV, they marketed it as the best little chicken house in Texas. Because for some people, saying chicken house is an alternative to saying whorehouse. I don't know. Life's too confusing to be here alone. 404 error. Her boobs could be used as weapons. And you know what? I don't think she's any taller than you, Debbie. I bet you she has back problems. She probably wears like a freaking brace or one of them girdles that has the freaking metal supports. So Dolly Parton sang "Home Sweet Home." I'm on my way. I could hear it. Just set me free. It can't be any worse than Vince Neil now. Gosh. Dude, just gotta stop. I think David Lee Roth is doing okay because he sings all his own hits, but he slowed it down and he almost sings them like jazz songs. And it's like, that's not exactly what we were looking for, but we know he's like 60 something. But Vince is trying to be old school Vince, and it just ain't happening, brother. Sorry. Love you, man. Grew up with you, but maybe just stop. Second verse and the backup. Interesting.
All right. So, are we doing the Dolly Motley Crue thing?
I don't remember what we were doing. Did you have to tinkle, or were you having a smoky treat?
No, I had to touch myself in the privacy of my own restroom.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't. I told you, I don't take the cans in there with me.
That's too bad.
Which, by the way, I had to tell my son that the other day. Like, no. Okay, I understand you're an adult. You're 23. We don't do that.
Did you walk in on the poor lad?
No, I watched him walk out of his room, walk into the bathroom. I'm like, because I told him, like, look, I don't want to treat you like a kid, but there are some things no. Okay. Anyway, back to so
You're a prude.
I watched the video, right? And it gave me the first vibe it gave me was the Chester Bennington and Motley Crue's version of Home Sweet Home after Hurricane Katrina.
Okay.
But the song they used was the from the 91 Decade of Decadence Home Sweet Home version.
Word.
And they basically what it is, they just laid another track down for Dolly. That's what me and my buddy Steele were talking about. And it's not that it's bad, because I know that it's supposed to be helping homeless and all this good charity stuff.
You know who did it right? Johnny Cash. Remember, like right before he croaked, he did a bunch of freaking modern rock songs.
He did Home Sweet Home?
Oh, no. Sorry. I just meant he did the thing where he's like, okay, he's an older performer. Maybe he shouldn't be singing anymore.
Right.
But he freaking did some of these more modern rock songs and completely turned them into his own thing. Like he did a 9 Inch Nails song, Hurt.
Oh, yeah.
And it was badass.
Shit myself today.
Speaking
Okay,
of,
so like there's a guy on there on the gram who does those kind of songs, and he did that. He and that was his intro. I shit myself today. And it's like, I've been saying that for at least a decade, if not two, right? And it's like, okay, here we are. Anyway, so
you should have recorded that shit.
Sorry, what?
You should have recorded that.
I should have put it down on track. I would like to hear. again, I know I'm tearing this apart. I'm sorry because Home Sweet Home for me, it's my outro song whenever I'm on the Cape.
Okay.
I have several different versions. The version I've been using for the past, well, I mean, I'm not a regular anymore, but was the live version.
Nice.
For about a year or two, I was using the Chester Bennington version, and of course, I started off with the one of the originals. All that tells me is that you're not as original as you think, Patrick. No, they fucking stole it from me, just like Justin Timberlake stole "Cry Me a River." I said that in fucking high school, bitch.
Now you're gonna disappear.
I know.
You and I should.
I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just saying bitch. Like,
No, I think we should hang out so that Veronica doesn't have to travel to 2 destinations to take us out.
of 25 or 6 to 4. It's actually not bad.
25 or 6 to 4. Did they really? That does not seem Motley Crue-ish.
Well, they did. Well, yeah, they did. They did a awesome Helter Skelter.
Yes, I do remember that. That was on the Red Hot.
And then they did "Smoking in the Boys' Room," which everybody knows, and to me, it's just overplayed.
Everybody knows that smoking ain't allowed in school.
Smoking ain't allowed in school.
I loved that song back in the day, though. They did overplay the shit out of it, but dang,
Thank you, Cletus. Thank you.
Annie, are you okay? That was pretty good.
Yes, it was.
Uncredited inspiration to so many. He's like Charlie Manson, who claimed he was the backbone of the Beatles. Tommy Lee went solo.
Well, now Tesla has a double hit or double. What's the word I'm looking for?
Platinum.
No, double track LP.
I freaking love Tesla, by the way.
It's called Reel to Reel, and it's all covers.
Pat Benatar, I think, did that too. No, not her. Anyway, there's been a lot of artists that have just done that. They're like, oh, I'm going to do a bunch of covers. I remember when Frank Sinatra did that.
I tell you what, Joan Jett's version of Crimson and Clover.
Joan Jett might be who I'm thinking of. But no, I did not hear that particular song. What did I hear her do? That one of them I didn't care for. The other one I really liked. Covers
What?
it. Joan
I
Jett.
think I Love Rock and Roll is also a cover too.
Really? I didn't know that.
I think I've heard that. I do know, and this was a surprise to me, was Just a Gigolo, Diamond Dave.
Yes.
Off his solo album. That's actually a cover.
I did know that. I've heard the original. And that was like old school swing shit, wasn't it?
Yes. I mean, I do like Diamond Dave's version of California Girls. That's a fun video too, because it's just so Diamond Dave.
I thought his best solo song was what was it, Yankee Rose?
Yeah.
Weird ass video, great song. I'm talking about my Yankee Rose.
It's starting to rain.
Oh, that's sad. Let me see what we're doing. No, we stopped. It's been raining off and on for like a month here. Not really, but it feels like it.
Yeah, no. So like we seriously, we had like 6 weeks of rain, right? We had below average temperatures. It was constantly raining, and then like within a week,
sexy,
it goes to above average. It literally within 1 day time span, it goes from below average to above average. There was no fucking average.
Fucking swingers. That's what I always liked about those old radio shows like Casey Kasem, and there's another guy that kind of basically just imitates Casey Kasem, where they talk about the remake, where like a song is a hit. This song was a hit in January 1995, and then they say many people don't know it's a remake of a Shondells song from 1962, and you're like, holy shit.
Yep.
Fucking people were thieving back then.
AT Top 40.
Oh, there you go. Robert says, yep. That's what Robert says. He says, yep.
I'm Casey Kasem, and no, I'm not going to do it. I can't do a Casey. I can't do a Casey Kasem.
I can want to hear it.
Go for it.
Zoink Scoob!
No, that's Shaggy.
I know, but Casey Kasem did that voice originally. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I knew he did one of them, but he did Shaggy.
He was the original Shaggy. And once you know that, if you watch the old Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Where Are You? It's so obvious. It's like, that's fucking Casey Kasem.
Okay, well, I know he was Cliff Jumper.
I don't know what that is.
G1 Transformers.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was also, I believe he was Robin in the Super Friends.
Yes. Yes, he was. And you can tell, too, that is Shaggy. You know who the real hero was, though, on Super Friends? Ted Knight.
Ted Knight. Meanwhile, again, a Cincinnati-based architecture.
At the Hall of Justice. I loved how he said that shit.
So when and I've probably told this story, but when CSR was here, when Card Shop Reality, big shout out to Card Shop Reality, where all your card collecting needs can become a reality. Card Shop Reality. So when he visited, when he was in town, I took him there to the Hall of Justice, and I didn't tell him. I'm like, okay, before we get something, I gotta take you somewhere. I'm not telling you where. We're just going.
I bet he assumed it was the KRP fountain.
Yeah. You know, look, man. I've been told I've been there. I don't remember actually being there.
No shit. I remember the fountain.
Well, it's in downtown. I hate driving fucking downtown. And it's not. Here's the thing.
Nerds.
It's the pedestrians. I don't want to hit somebody.
That's how I get downtown any city. And I've noticed, like, if you're driving, the pedestrians seem to not give a fuck, and they just walk out with their earbuds on, walk right in front of you.
Exactly.
But if you're walking and trying to get across the fucking crosswalk, you're like, these fucking drivers are assholes.
Well, and it's like, trying to turn left or just trying to turn even right. It's like, well, fuck, gotta wait for pedestrians. Well, there's the light chain. Then you got the guy behind me blowing his horn. It's like, what am I supposed to fucking do?
Yep.
So it's like, I just, like, honest to God, at supper, Missy wants to go downtown this weekend and asked me if I drive. I'm like, she's like, she knew I was going to say no. She's like, look, feel free to say no. I know you don't like it. But
there's a bus an option or a taxi?
There's a shuttle I think they're going to take. It's like, I'll do it if I have to because I fucking love you. But the Camry doesn't like to go downtown.
You're a sweet man. Oh, by the way, Veronica says your face is a pedestrian.
That is number one reason right there. Well, actually, number two reason. I did not meet her in Chicago, which I'm surprised she hasn't brought up yet.
Yeah, you should have just met her.
I know.
We missed her, but
she was staying in downtown fucking Chicago. I hate downtown Chicago.
So do I.
It's not that
it's kind of special.
I don't hate. How do I want to say? I don't hate it once I'm there. It's getting in and getting out of there.
Yes.
Hold up. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, downtown. So you always talk like you don't care for Cincinnati as a city in general.
I mean, I'm not like excited about it, if that's what you're asking me.
Well, I don't know if you know, but I lived there for a couple of months and I worked there.
Mm-hmm.
And this was after working in Indianapolis, Chicago, Minneapolis, and where the Mayo Clinic is, Rochester, Minnesota. And I thought at that time, this is like early 90s, I thought Cincinnati is like the cleanest city I've ever seen, even right downtown. But was I wrong about that? Am I remembering it with rose-colored glasses because I went to a couple strip clubs? Or did it used to be a lot cleaner than it is? No.
Sure. I mean, depends on where you were. Like, they've really, like, OTR, they really cleaned up. So when I was downtown in the 90s, I was drunk.
No, they're not, Veronica.
There used to be this club on 1313 Vine Street called the Warehouse. And that's one of the nights that I wound up in Eastern Kentucky with nothing but a pair of shorts.
That could have happened to me. I wonder if I was in the warehouse. Like when I was done with that job before they sent me home, my coworkers took me out
Mm-hmm.
and got me time traveling really bad. Like I woke up with where a stripper had wrote "fuck me" on my forehead, and I didn't even know I went to. Well, I did remember going into a strip club, but anyway, I wonder if I was in the warehouse. What if we were there at the same time?
Okay, so the Warehouse was basically you didn't know what you were dancing with.
I don't know. I was so drunk I wouldn't have remembered. And those guys were the guys that took me out were from Chicago, so they wouldn't know where the right places and the wrong places might be to go.
I mean, they were doing like acid deals in the bathroom.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Like, look, man, I'm just here to get drunk.
What does Debbie mean? Petula Clark is going downtown.
Too cool. I don't know. So, I mean, yeah, Cincinnati's got some cool things, but I mean, look, man, I know two people from Pittsburgh, and that is all they fucking talk about is how awesome Pittsburgh is.
Is Pittsburgh awesome? I've never been.
I mean, it's cool. Mr. Rogers was filmed there, and they have a bunch of other shit, but it's like, okay, cool, awesome.
The Northeast, I haven't seen much of that. I've seen a lot of the rest of the country, but not New York, Philly.
I mean, the Camrys drove through New York,
Boston.
Not New York City. Upstate New York.
Oh, I think it'd be nuts to drive through New York City.
And then I've been to Rhode Island.
Need some Xanax. Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Is it beautiful?
Well, it's like fucking forest, and then there's like an AT&T store, and then forest.
That sounds pretty hot.
Yeah, it was.
It's on the coast though, too, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it touristy?
I mean, where we were wasn't. I'm sure every spot's got touristy things.
Can you get a keychain with a lady that gets naked when you flip it upside down?
I don't know. I mean, I think Robert's a hop, skip, jumping away. He could probably tell us.
Robert lives in Massachusetts. The song "Downtown" by Petula Clark. Downtown. Is it that song? And then there's Providence. Oh, my back kind of hurts. Are we old enough to just sit on here and complain about our bodily functions? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for that next step in our relationship.
I mean, if you need to let one rip, dude, just go for it.
No, I don't need to. I just mean to come on here and do like my dad does. And it's like, well, I only had 2 BMs yesterday. Today I only had 1. Oh, my back hurts. My hemorrhoids are flaring up.
Okay, let me ask you. Are you to the point?
Like cancer to you? Go ahead.
Are you to the point in your life where you just blow your nose just by holding one nostril and just blowing it out the other?
I could never do that because I'm afraid I'd get it on me. I was always jealous of people that could because we'd be out in the woods and they'd be like, "Phew, fam," and I'd be like, "Damn it, I gotta blow my nose."
I think once you reach that level, that's when it's okay to start talking about every other pain in the neck.
Is that at the dirty old man level where you can get away with talking about, girls you find attractive and, man, she's got a nice little booty, and not get in trouble because you're just a cute old man?
Come here and shit on Grandpa's lap. I took my little blue pill.
Did you say shit or sit?
Shit.
Whatever you're into, I don't care.
Yeah, no, not in the shot. Sorry.
Myrtle Beach has vagrants and human trafficking from other countries. Yeah, Debbie, way to bring us down. Six, no, Chuck, just no. That must be in reference to the dirty old man thing. I don't want to be a dirty old man because my dad is a dirty old man, but it's not in a cute way. It's
Hey,
like, Jesus, Dad, shut up.
dirty baby, I got your money. Want your money? Said, hey.
You gonna sing it or what?
That's it. That's all I got.
Where?
I'm all good.
I just wonder where Christopher Nutter is tonight.
Christopher Nutter.
I see how it is. Nate's
Nut,
not.
nut.
Nutter's like, fuck that show.
Yep. Told you. I don't even know how many we've got in the chat because I don't have that open.
Wait.
Bless you. Fucking give everybody COVID via the internet. Way to go, Chuck.
Oh, look what I did. Quack, quack. Oh, we were up to like 2,100, I think, watching. And then you made an inappropriate joke and a lot of them left.
Yep. Sounds about right. I suck. Told you this.
Despite Nate, I know I am lucky. Everybody loves Nate. You know why? He makes people feel better about themselves.
Well, that and he has the wall now. I mean,
the wall helps a lot.
He out leveled us when the wall came into the picture. It's just like we are. I've always been garbage, so I accept my lot in life. All right, I'm good with it. I've reconciled. I've dealt with the demons, the trauma. You know, I'm good. All right. I don't know where I was going with this, but it sounded pretty damn good.
Yeah, I was waiting for the end.
That's what she said.
Good one. I forgot what I was going to say. Probably something deep and thought-provoking.
She just keeps on talking.
No, everybody loves Nate because, like, no matter how bad your day is and you think I can't go on, you just look at Nate and you're like, I think I'm all right for another day.
Mean but true.
It's not mean. He won't watch us. I hope he's watching now and he's high and he's throwing shit at his freaking TV.
All hail the Joel.
When Gino was on, nobody walks out on Gino. Gino lost subs. He still says that to me once in a while. He'll randomly send me a text and say, I'm still losing subs from the time I was on your show.
Damn. He ain't letting that shit go, is he?
He will never will. He's evil.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
My international heart. What's the sexiest tractor brand?
I don't know because I know so many tractor brands.
Which one turns you on?
A Honda.
They probably make tractors.
I know they make tractors, bitch.
Do they? I guess I've never seen a Honda tractor, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, my next door neighbor's got a Honda lawnmower, so I can only assume that they make Honda tractors.
Probably, at least lawn tractors. Interesting.
Everybody was expecting me to go with the good old American John Deere. Nope.
Is it so American anymore, though?
No. Strike one, Patrick. Patrick, no real tractors. Damn, I went from 0 to -1. Damn.
Massey Ferguson. Robert thinks they're sexy. I don't think they're still by themselves.
What's a Massey Ferguson? That sounds like a one-hit wonder from the 90s.
It was a brand when I was a kid, but I think they got bought out and now they're part of another company.
Everything gets bought out. I mean, Disney fucking owns like all the fucking movies, but that's not considered a fucking monopoly. Nope.
They don't own Napoleon Dynamite yet. Suzuki.
Katuba.
They don't make tractors. Big Bud is the most awesome tractor.
Big Bud.
Was that from Nate? Because I had Kubota hats last night. Either way, Kubota hats are sexy.
Oh, you said Pioneer. There's the Pioneer brand.
Do they make tractors?
I don't know. I thought you said that because like one of you guys had a Pioneer hat.
Yeah,
Or Nate has the Pioneer hat. He didn't know what it was, and you told him it was Pioneer. So I just thought it was a tractor company.
No, I think it's seed corn.
What?
I don't know what it
Seed
is. Well, seeds anyway.
Oh.
Seed corn is a phrase that farmers put together. I don't know what it means. I was just saying it trying to act exotic to all you city folks.
Seed and corn.
Pioneers is seed. Hawkeye Mike knows. He talks to a lot of farmers.
You see,
Pioneer does seeds. Robert knows.
Careful where you wear that hat, Robert. Nobody's running. Well, you see, Mitka, you just need to hop up here.
You know, it's always tragic when people get beat up. But wouldn't it be funny if somebody was wearing like an international harvester hat and they're walking in, downtown Oklahoma City and they get beat up by a John Deere guy? Wouldn't that be kind of like a funny conflict to hear about in the news?
Yeah. I mean,
as long as no one got seriously hurt.
Yeah, I mean, we had the color wars, Bloods and Crips.
Oh, I thought you said Cola Wars, like Pepsi Coke.
I can't take it anymore. Rock and roll and Cola Wars, flip the table, do it some more. We didn't start the fire. It had always been turning since the world's been burning.
Flip that.
Did not care for the follow-up on that from Fall Out Boy.
I didn't know they redid that.
They did a continuation.
Oh my god, I just looked up a Suzuki tractor. It's real.
Mitsubishi. They probably make tractors too.
I think they do.
I think we've hit an all-time low of the show. We're talking about tractors.
We have to have farm reports. Nate is from Indiana. I'm from, where am I from? Wisconsin.
Canada.
Shut up, Marcy. Marcy likes to give me shit about my place of birth. And we don't need to discuss it.
Canadian.
Canada. I've only been into Canada once, and it was literally for an hour.
Did you have to show passport?
No, we drove up the West Coast.
West Coast.
I didn't have a passport at the time. My dad, we stopped at the border, and they're like, "What are you here for?" Oh, I don't even know what he said. We just drove around Vancouver for an hour, and then we left. I'm like, fuck this place.
Was that pre 9/11 or post 9/11?
Oh, way pre. I was like 14 years old.
Well, that's probably why, because, Patriot Act wasn't signed into law.
Truth be known.
Damn, we just got political real fucking fast, didn't we?
Fendt equipment. I never heard of that one. That's fancy European shit.
Fenty.
Probably has those freaking gull-wing doors on the tractors.
Yes, gull-wing doors.
Yes, Mitsubishi makes tractors. I knew it. Robert remembers. He's old like me.
Robert doesn't need a passport anywhere anymore. They just look at it like, that's Robert. He's good.
Fucking Rob. Not even a last name. He's like Cher, Madonna, Robert. And by the way, Cher and Madonna, get the fuck out of the way when Robert comes in.
Madonna, yes. Cher. I could see Robert and Cher sitting down having a drink.
Cher was the shit back in the day.
She still is the poop.
Well, now she looks a little fake.
Well, when you get 80 and you're still doing it, I mean, yeah.
You think she still does it?
Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Like, if the Allman Brothers showed up at her door, would she let them
I think one of the Allman Brothers is not going to be there, brother.
Are they all gone?
think one of them is gone, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure one is at least. When they started requiring it. 51st state. That's a big ass state. Would I have to learn French if we did go to Canada?
Parlez-vous français?
Oui.
Je
Don't
suis.
say si, say oui.
Oui, oui.
Name that cartoon. Don't say si, say oui. Oh, I thought you'd know this one.
Back a turn, back time.
I actually like old, like 1970s Cher. Her voice back then kind of makes my heart melt a little.
Which I guess we can't sing anymore, but I still love Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves.
Gypsy. I do too. Gypsies. She says that. I don't know. She's got a cool voice. No, unless you went to Quebec. Have you ever seen the show Letterkenny?
I've heard of it.
It's a funny show. There's an episode where they talk about Quebec a lot. And every time, and these are Canadian people on a Canadian show, every time they say the name of the city, they pronounce it differently. And it's just funny. It's a cool gag that they carry out very well.
Nice.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Je suis. Je suis, mon cher.
Half-breed? Oh, duh, that's a Cher song. So how come you can't sing Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves? Because it talks about her being...
No, I think gypsies is no longer acceptable word to use.
Well, the song is about an underage girl getting taken advantage of, so I would think that would be more offensive than the word.
I don't know what's canceled and what's not canceled anymore.
Someone
I just
should
try to
write a
be
book.
I just try to be a good human being, you know? That's what
Why
it boils down.
human? I want to be a good koala bear or something. Piss on
Well, I
my-
mean, if you know, okay. All right. I don't know what animal I'd want to be.
Patrick, I see you as a fox.
Veronica, I felt that. No, I think I'd be a better puma.
A puma.
Puma.
Well, that's just another word for cougar, isn't it?
Well, I mean, could be, yeah.
What did Veronica say? I don't see what.
And I hear her laughing too.
Oh, dears. She is laughing.
I didn't even look at the chat.
You've had this conversation before.
Oh, no. No.
I know what you're doing. You're making a joke about us talking about what animal would you be if you could be any animal. And that has reached a new low.
No, we reached a new low when we started talking about tractors.
Bullshit. Tractors are the lifeblood of this country.
Sure.
Whew. What animal would be best suited to drive a tractor?
A bear.
Agreed. 100%.
Sure the hell ain't a sloth.
No, they don't have the reflexes.
Patrick has given sloth energy, but I just said sloth. Damn.
You guys are like sharing a freaking brainwave tonight.
That's what
You're
we do, man.
connected on a cosmic plane.
That's what we do. Well, okay, we're totally gonna rip you guys off, by the way. I'm throwing it out there right now. Have your people call our people.
Okay.
So, and this ain't gonna happen anytime soon because she's with child.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. See, she's saying no, we're not. Yeah, we are. And
you're gonna do a show?
We're gonna do a selling show like you guys do.
A selling? Oh, an auction?
A sale.
A selling show? So what's wrong with that?
We're gonna do 2 hours, just like you guys.
I don't know how much longer we're gonna do it, and I'm not predicting anything bad, but Nate has discovered Whatnot, and he did very well on there the other day on his first show. And I think he might be thinking that's where my time should be spent.
But here's the problem, and I don't want to downplay. I'm glad that he had a great first show, but once the honeymoon period ends,
What do you think? I mean, what's going to show up? What bad traits are going to show up after the honeymoon?
it's just gonna go. It's just gonna be like normal reselling.
Yeah, it's going to be work.
Well, the viewership's gonna go down, the sales are gonna plummet, and it's gonna be just like every other fucking platform.
You think?
I know.
Patrick has a K. Veronica has a K. Maybe you guys were separated at birth.
Oh yeah. Separated at birth from Germany to Cincinnati.
You were in Germany?
Oh my god. Yes, I was.
You don't even have much of an accent. I guess I can hear it a little bit. Were you a gypsy, a tramp, or a thief?
Yes.
What's your favorite deodorant?
I use antiperspirant.
Do you? I thought that was bad for you, like it caused you to die and stuff.